Hello and welcome to my third match of the Dominion League season, playing against Catstealer. I'm not sure if I've played them before. And we're in B2, Season 70, and this board has no draw. Unless you want to count Foresight. Oh, I guess Mountain Folk. I guess we're opening with a silver unless we want to open Humble Castle. They go with a monument. I guess I can see the reasoning behind that. I guess we probably do play with Contract just to get the Mountain Folk occasionally, but yeah. It's a colony board, so we're going to want to get like Sack of Loot and maybe Platinum. Tiara is pretty good here. I wonder if we open with Tiara, actually. Silver and Tiara collide. That's pretty good. They Foresight the Monument. Yeah, I can see the reasoning there. You're still probably not hitting 6 off of that, but you might. I think I am going to take a Tiara. It did hit 6. Well, we could take a Merchant. Merchant's not amazing here, but we do have a silver down there. It's fine. Really too bad we didn't at least hit 4. Take another Tiara. Okay. We'll at least hit 5, if not 6 here. We do hit 6. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and take a Sack of Loot as well. I think we just take another Tiara here and hope that we collide it with the Sack of Loot. Nice. Sure, we'll top deck that, and we'll definitely top deck that. 5. We could just top deck another Tiara. That's probably what we want to do. And trash 2 estates, incredible. So we top deck a Platinum. We do have 3 Tiaras in our deck at this point. So there's decent odds that that gets collided, and if it doesn't, oh well, I guess. If we were to take a Tiara, we could take like a Contract as an alternative, and then we could get some favors out of it. I mean, the odds of us finding another Tiara next turn, like, well, we'll have 3. Yeah, well, any of the 3. They're not great. And the Platinum without the Tiara is nothing special. The contracting is so slow, though. I think we just top deck a Platinum. And we just get lucky. Yeah, that's the play. Get lucky. Wait, what was that Foresight about? What happened to the monument? Oh, Spell Scroll. Okay, I missed that. Alright, this is just Tiara Platinum again, I think. Hmm. Tiara the sack of loot or Tiara the platinum? Hey. Oh, why not both? I guess we'll top deck that. um. Okay. It'd be funny to Tiara that chalice. Huh. We don't quite have enough for Tiara Platinum again. Um. Tiara another sack of loot. I don't know if maybe that's excessive. We do have one more Tiara in those 10 cards. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do. We do also have a silver down there. Maybe we just do Platinum Merchant. I don't know. I managed to get to the Platinum Tiara. Wondering if we should just go ahead and colony now. I'm gonna say yes, I think. Insignia with Tiara. You can super top deck. Actually, getting to trash all three of our estates on this board is pretty wild. So we hit 7 here if we trash the other copper. I think that last card should be our silver. Unless I missed that I drew it earlier in the shuffle. I did. Okay. Oh no, we hit 8. Or we hit 9. Yeah, I think we don't trash then, and we take a platinum. That sextant is definitely doing work for them. Probably better than the prize goat, really. Huh. For castles. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna take a colony. And then I don't want Crumbling Castle. We could just go Foresight. I mean, who knows what we'll be skipping, but does it really matter? We could also just buy another Tiara. We don't get to top deck it, though. Definitely makes it less good. We only have the 2 merchants in our deck, so double foresight is pointless. I mean, I guess we can buy merchant foresight. The merchant continues to be unlikely to do anything, but it's, you know, whatever. Ugh, rude. Oof, at least I didn't hit double colony. I mean, I guess I could have bought double foresight just to turn my deck over, but I don't think that would have made sense considering I just bought a colony. I would think this is just colony platinum. Yeah. All right. So top deck a gold, top deck a tiara. We skip the prize goat. I don't have a lot of other loot. Makes me think maybe gold is the better choice. How many tiaras have we seen this shuffle? Just one? Okay, I'm convinced. Okay, do we take the colony or do we take double province? I guess we take double province. Got a jewels down here. Yeah. Looks like we should have taken the colony. 6, 7, 8, 9 is not enough for a colony. Maybe we shouldn't have taken the colony? I don't know. 5, 6, 7. If we don't tiara the jewels, we don't even hit province, so I guess we've got to do that. Will they take the colony? They do. Oh, okay. All right, well, it's got to be correct for me to take colony here. Colony, duchy estate. And then we should just win here off of having colony in hand. You could have hit double colony. I have to click through all this TR nonsense. Off to a good start. Oh, not our start. Alright, so now we do have trashing. Upgrade and pickaxe. What does the actual board do? Not a lot? Looks like. Do we want an improve? Might be nice for the end game, but then again, like, are we going to even play with procession here? I don't know. It's like, what are you processing anything into? And what are you processing? This is awkward. So, like, the point being that improve to, like, turn stuff into duchies, well, I don't know that we're going to be able to actually do that. So, maybe we do just go double silver. We do want to get upgrade, trickster, pickaxe, quartermaster maybe. Quartermaster mostly just to gain estates, I guess, which is not the most exciting thing, but can be effective. I think I'm just going to open double silver. Sad. Alright. Upgrade first, I think. 2 upgrades? Sure. More silvers incoming, which will be good targets for the pickaxe that we're going to get. Okay. How much silver do we want? I mean, we do want to get a bunch of 5s. Guess it's fine. Alright, this is going to be pickaxe. They do go for the procession. Doubloons? That's not what I wanted. One more pickaxe, or do we want to play with a trickster? I'm gonna say one more pickaxe. I guess we'll take trickster now. Or upgrade. Did nothing wrong. What? What was that? Thank you? Insignia? Dang it! Just buy a province? There's battlefield. Maybe I do. Eh. These poor upgrades. Alright, I guess we'll take another pickaxe. I guess now you could improve that procession into a duchy. I don't know why you would want to do that now, though. I don't really know what they're trying to accomplish. Spell scroll into Quartermaster. Well, they can start gaining estates for battlefield points. That is kind of annoying. Jesus. Pickaxe is normally not the card where you have to worry that you're just not going to get any plus buy. This is an unfortunate draw with the upgrade. We could just turn Insignia into Province. Yeah, why not? And then we pickaxe the other upgrade. I still want the one upgrade around because they are playing with Trickster, but although the odds of us colliding Curse with the upgrade aren't that high, but like we play this upgrade, what are we gonna get out of it? Something good, I think. Okay. Prize Goat. Well, that'll trash curses. Also, we have plus buy now. I think. These are tough choices. Probably Trickster is end of turn, so Sword hurts Trickster pretty badly. Figurehead is really nice, though. I'm gonna take the Figurehead. Ooh. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have trashed that upgrade because we could continue to upgrade loot into provinces. Maybe that was foolish. Another sword? Okay. It's pretty rude. I don't want to buy an estate, so I guess we're just not using that plus buy. Orb to province. So if we have enough for province. Okay, never mind. I was trying to figure out if upgrade province into province was worth doing there or not, and I'm still not sure. Alrighty, Journey Kingdom. Curse Village is the plus actions. Draw from Livery, Enchantress Smithy, Maroon Trashing, Artisan for Gains, but no plus buy. Rip King's Cash. Okay. This is probably Silver Maroon. Gather can gain 3 victory cards. It should be noted. Island, Duchy, Farmland. And just journey to find the maroon. Makes sense. Their first 5 is Cursed Village. Yeah, I can see the logic there too. So we already have a terminal in the deck. Yeah. Although, with Journey, maybe Livery is better as a first 5. We're only going to hit 3 next turn anyway, but you can play 1 terminal on the non-Journey turn and 1 terminal on the Journey turn. So I think I'm going to go Livery first. Oh, wait, no, we have a silver. That's right. Oh, well, do we want to Journey despite having the 2? I guess we do. One way or another, I think good things should happen if we click on Journey here. Maybe not great things, but good things. Or not. You know, it's also possible that that's not the case. Okay. Wow. That was a truly terrible draw. I mean, I guess another silver is fine. Okay, so we maroon an estate. We are not guaranteed to hit 4. If we play Livery and buy Journey, we don't get any horses out of it. Man. I think I'm playing maroon. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna lose this game. We are going to lose this game. We could gather here. We could also journey and then see what we can do, but or maybe artisan, just taking artisan is better. Yeah, these draws have been pretty atrocious. Okay, now can artisan for Cursed Village top deck it, top deck delivery, and buy journey. So that's something. Or we get enchanted. And then we can't do that. How does this work? Until your next turn. Journey's not going to get around it. I guess we're playing delivery then. Wait, is it? I mean, on their turn. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. This is atrocious. Well, we need one of these. We lost our maroon. So this is just going to be... Oh, God. Pigged. Guess I'm going to get... Another artisan? Because we're going to have to keep playing stuff into the pigs. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doomed here, but I don't know. The game is far enough from actually being over that I'm not going to resign it yet, but... So we're doing this. Okay. Okay. So we take another cursed village. I don't know if this order matters. We get like war. Let's receive the hex first, I suppose. Alright, do we gather? I suppose we do, yeah. Enchantress. Maroon, I guess. Another cursed village. We do have a lot of terminals. Diluted. Oh, great. Oh, I guess that's okay. We can just buy Journey. Okay, I think we just picked the horse. Well, we can't buy Journey if we don't hit 4. Do we want to try to draw through that with another cursed village, or do we want to just take a livery? Well, the livery is certainly safer. We can get the cursed village on the next turn. Okay. How important is it to get an Enchantress in play? Oh, I had the wrong thing when I said the gather thing about farm. Gather can't gain farmland. What am I talking about? But it can gain Duchy Island. Anyway, I think I would like to get an Enchantress in play. That's my other artisan. Damn it. Oh well. Wait. I thought I had a state. Oh, did I have a state curse down there? No, I thought I just had the curse. Shit. Okay. Well, I want to get that last cursed village, so I think I'm going to buy Gather again. Maybe now we do take an island. Ugh. Oh, we have the Enchantress in play. Okay, we're not totally doomed. I mean, we are totally doomed, but not in the sense of being able to have a turn this turn. I mean, I don't really know what the comeback mechanism is, admittedly. So, probably is just resignable. And they haven't been gaining farmlands for what that's worth. All right. Guess, do we island the estate and buy journey? What do we do? Rather than playing the artisan? Okay. So what can we do with farmland? We can farmland silver to duchy or silver to livery. I don't know that we really had the actions to support another livery. I also didn't get to our other enchantress, so that's cool. We could buy gather and get like island duchy. Don't really want another like enchantress or silver though. Let's farmland the silver, I guess. We'll just take the duchy, I guess. We don't need this enchantress in theory, so we can take that. Our deck is looking very reliable, I have to admit. What are we artisan for? Maybe we just play livery. I guess we'll go island, top deck. Top deck the island? I guess we do top deck the island. And then get another farmland. It gives us more horses, if nothing else. Top deck the island because with Curse Village, in theory, if we find a green card, we get to reduce the end size more. For whatever that's worth, which is probably not much. Oh. Except I guess we're probably going to have to pick it, huh? Oh well. Certainly found some horses. Hmm. do have another cursed village down there. Damn it. Ugh. Not cool. Are we just not playing Enchantress again? I guess not. Take the last island. Maybe now it's time to farmland this artisan. Second artisan. Oh, that's right. We played the Enchantress at the beginning. I forgot. We didn't need to play the other Enchantress anyway. The problem with having all these farmlands is it's not like buying another farmland and trashing farmland to province is actually like more points than just getting a province. Okay, that'll work. Alright, fine, I give up. Should have done it a while ago, I know. Ooh, island is inspiring this time. Okay. Cargo ship cheats Siren, so we probably want a cargo ship. Lost City actions, draw is Lost City, Siren, Archive, Owl. There's also Mint and Cemetery for trashing. You just go double cargo ship. There's like a little bit of a risk that they collide, but... What I should have said is not that there's a little bit of a risk that they collide, but if they collide. A little bit of a risk if they collide that we can't hit 3. That's not going to happen because we're seeing 2 of our estates, but... what do we do here? Do we want a silver? Don't want a third cargo ship. I don't think. I guess I'll take a silver. Okay, well, at least they didn't do any better. So we could just mint here. We do have that silver now. We don't get a ghost. I don't think that necessarily matters. I think we should mint. Okay, so we can get a second siren here. Obviously we might draw the other siren, but if we do, oh well. I'm not gonna have like any money this turn. If we're very lucky, we draw our silver and 2 coppers, and we can buy a cemetery and trash some estates. Wait, we didn't play. Never mind, we didn't play a siren last turn. We don't get to draw anything. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? All right. We could buy a cemetery here. Inspiring Island probably does make more sense though, like because we'd only trash net 1 card, and Siren or Island can do the same thing, but it gives us points. Although it does increase the crap in our deck in the short term. What we really want to do is hit 5 for Lost City. But in order to do that, we need plus actions, or we need another silver. So we could also just take another silver. That's probably what we actually need to do. Okay, well, we can do the cemetery thing and at least... Like, I don't think there's any way we want to keep the mint around. Could also argue for trashing the cargo ship, but... Well, there's no reason... Well, the only reason to keep the mint over the cargo ship is if we think we'd actually want to mint treasures. Which, like, isn't inconceivable. I mean, the payload here is on the weak side. But... Yeah, I'm gonna trash the mint. Nice thing is buying Lost City doesn't draw the opponent cards because Siren. So if we do manage to draw our silvers here, we can get one at... It's totally fine. It's also a downside to our cargo ships, I suppose. It's a little bit different because you get to hold like a card that you want, presumably. It's tempting to buy another cemetery here, but I think Lost City makes more sense. All right, now we get another cemetery. I think we trash cemetery over copper. You don't want to cargo ship it. Didn't find the lost city. Whoops. Well, we're at the point where it could make sense to just take gold. It's like, we're not going to be multi-provincing here anyway. We could also farmland a cargo ship? That doesn't make a ton of sense, I don't think. Wait, what did the ghost do? Oh, cargo ship. Yeah, let's get the gold. They're super thin, but they don't have money. Really? Oh, apparently they have it. Well, because they ghosted the cargo ship, yeah. All right, we have 8. Wanted to hit 9 for Forum Cemetery, but we don't need. In theory, we don't need this copper anymore. Like, we can play a cargo ship every turn. We can play the gold. That's 5, and then the silver's just a 9. So, I'm wondering about buying one more cemetery here. We could also go like Forum Silver. I guess we could do the farmland thing too. And we have 2 golds in our deck. Maybe that's the play. Could cargo ship the gold, but I don't think that's correct. We want to find the lost city. Why did they leave those cards on the cargo ship? That doesn't make sense if you play Siren. Now you're slower to get the ghost back. Yeah, I will admit it would be nice to have the mint. Not even now, but like we got another lost city, then it would be nice to have the mint. But maybe not even, because like the buy situation is so limited. You have to like get figurine and then have actions to discard. It's pretty sad. Okay, well, I mean, we can get a cemetery and trash 2 curses. We'd also get an island. This is the last cemetery, though. We need to get it before it's gone. It's too bad that we couldn't trash more copper. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's enough for a forum and a farmland if we wanted to do that. Sounds like a reasonable option. We could also get an island instead. Problem with that is we don't have the actions to play the island. We have to get another Lost City. I wouldn't mind adding one more Lost City so that we can... Oh wait, no, island is inspiring, I forgot. Though it has to specifically find Lost City for that to work, so it's a little dubious. Well, if we had a forum, it's not so dubious. I mean, it's still kind of dubious. Alright, this I will cargo ship. Farmland or island? I'm gonna say island. We've gotten pretty lucky to, like, never whiff on finding our siren. We've whiffed on finding other stuff, not the siren. Oh, right. Never... I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's cool. So the question is, do we want to island the cemetery or the farmland? It's, like, pretty not clear, because... Like, cemetery can be turned into gold, farmland can be turned into province, you know? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we could buy forum farmland this turn, turn the cemetery into a gold, and then we'd have more money. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And then we'd have a farmland in our deck, so maybe we... This is, I mean, that should be another copper. So our money total is maybe not quite right, but it's... I think we want to hold on to both of these, actually. Island, farmland, to play the Lost City. A forum. Cargo ship it. Buy a farmland. And now we should have enough for, like, forum province, which I think should be pretty good. Like, we should be able to keep drawing even though we're going to put a bunch of junk into our deck, is the point. So yeah, the "I'm an idiot" comment is because for whatever reason, I was thinking like, oh yeah, cargo ship is going to increase your hand size before you draw a siren, as opposed to you can choose to draw a siren first and then put the card in your hand. I don't know why I messed that up. I've played with siren often enough and gotten that correct many times, but not this time. Not this time. We should also keep an eye out for like farmlanding golds into provinces. Like obviously we can only do that so many times, but it is more points. They ghosted the siren? Oh no. I mean, maybe it's fine. I don't know what the ghost is going to do anyway, but... Yeah, I wonder how many times I could have put something aside on a cargo ship and actually improved my next turn instead of not doing that. More than one, I suspect, at the very least. Okay, so we have 12, 14, 17. Yeah, we can definitely buy foreign province. Do we want to buy foreign farmland already? And go down to 14 coins. That's the question. Maybe not quite yet. We're not really at risk of losing the opportunity to do that. We are more so, though not especially, at risk of our deck failing to function if we remove gold from it and then don't find enough of our money. Like, not especially because I think we've got a ways to go before that's much of a risk, but... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on forum first. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Even do it like this. In case we wanted to farmland the farmland. Which we don't particularly, but okay. So now, if we were to do this once, and then we did it again, then we wouldn't be able to keep buying forums. But yeah, I think now I am going to do, now that they're provincing, Um, I mean, again, it's still probably not really at any risk of running out of opportunities, but we skip taking a forum to just take farmland, gold to province again. Then we get up by like a full province, points wise. And I don't know that they can afford to match that. I haven't tracked their money super carefully, but and I think it might depend on like when they ghost and when they cargo ship and things like that. But I guess there's also the possibility of like the farmland pile out. Four cards. Go 3 cards in. We draw 2 cards. I guess. Oh, we have another forum down there, though, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is still not ideal. Oh well. Okay, so now. Yeah, I think we just farmland gold to province. We cargo ship the farmland, not the province. And we can do that again this turn. So if they buy province and we farmland gold to province, their only recourse is to match that, I think. Oh, well, they had more money than I thought. I'm surprised they didn't. They played. Do they have another gold? Oh. Oh! That was a clever trick. I didn't see that. Huh. Get real plus buy. Guess I'm surprised they had the payload to make that work, but I guess they did manage to siren or to ghost their cargo ship. Well played. I thought I had that game, if not won, then at least in my control. Yeah, that was clever. I guess I shouldn't have lowered the farmlands as much as I did. Because I don't think they would have, like, if the timing had not been there, I don't think they would have been able to pull that off. Okay. So this board has a bunch of 4s that we'd like to open with, but we can't have them all. Oh yeah, we can have them all. Well, not exactly, but basically we can because of the Baker token. Incredible. Alternatively, we could open with a count. Count, I don't think is worth it when we can open with Magpie. Yeah, they seem to agree. I go with the Crucible. Yeah, I think that's correct as well. We could take a count here. I don't know. Like, it's a board with Magpie. Well, they're doing it. I mean, I guess it would be nice to get to a point where your magpies are drawing loots off of sack of loot rather than coppers. Crucible isn't going to be very good at that. So yeah, maybe it's correct. Alright, fine. Should probably just be another magpie, but it could be a carpenter. Carpenter is definitely worse if we see it with the count. But it can gain us magpies, it can also gain us processions. Which is the only plus actions. And then you can play otter. I think I like getting a carpenter. Alright, now that we've got one, I think we just take another magpie. Okay, well, the count is bottom decked. If the magpie is empty, we actually can't carpenter for procession so much. So maybe we should grab one now. 5. Just be Baker. Charm is not too exciting, I don't think. Alright, let's go ahead and proc the magpie. Although it would be funny to proc the count. It's like trash hand and then draw 2 cards with otter. No, I don't think. We could otter this. There's nothing we could draw where we would need the terminal space, certainly. We get to see more cards. This is probably just better. We want to take another procession. We probably do want to hang on to the Crucible. Oh man, we either got to top deck it or gain a copper though. Yeah. Or it's like, well, not gain a copper, but refrain from trashing one. What if we top deck the Carpenter instead? Or discarded Carpenter Crucible? Is that better? I don't know. I don't think so. The fact that there was an estate down here is one of the reasons that I think this is better, even though, like, this turn is probably not going to be anything special. We might be able to get the sack of loot, though. Yes, we can. Cheats. I mean, I guess the real cheat is the fact that they hit 6 way earlier than I did. When did they get a silver? Turn 4. Huh. Maybe that's why they hit 6. I don't know. Alright, well, there go the magpies, and Carpenter can no longer gain processions. Jeez. Okay. I think this is play normally, considering... Yeah. Might want to play the Count as Otter. Ah. Would be nice to trash these 3 coppers. I don't know if there's time for that, though. I think we definitely are out of copper down there, so there's no way that this magpie reveals a treasure. Okay, Carpenter, what are you doing? I mean, we could just take an estate. We're down to 1 magpie. Oh dear. Estate feels pretty bad. We could just not play the Carpenter, I guess. Although I guess if we're down to 1 magpie, then taking an estate isn't even that big of a problem. We'll just Carpenter it again next turn. Turbo remodel. Prize goat. Alright. We could just take another procession. Like, we can always proc and then play the procs as, like, otters, so it's not bad. We also take another sack of loot. We only have the 1 magpie, though, so, like, I don't know about that. Yeah, let's go with the procession, I guess. Man, that Basilica thing was ridiculous. Like, when did they get the first Basilica points? Oh, with the sack of loot. Sure. And then, like, the next turn, they gained 10 Basilica points thanks to staff, sack of loot. Yeah, that's... That's uncalled for, is what that is. Meh. Guess we want to do this. Wait. There. Okay. Now we do... just clicked on it normally rather than. I don't know if at this point it really matters if we play it normally or not. Oh, right. Oh, this. Oh my god, the piles. I didn't even register this. Okay. What do we do? We're down by so much VP. So we could just Carpenter to draw. We could also Carpenter to turn the prize goat into a province. We have a couple bakers in our discard pile that we could, like, we would be drawing up, so we could like do that, play the bakers, and then count for money. Red Duchy. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 if we crucible that. 16, 17. Count can basically get us to 18 if we discard the coppers. Or count could be the draw card. That probably makes more sense. Okay. So if we do Carpenter the prize goat, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Concerned they're just gonna like pile out, and I'm not gonna be able to get enough points this turn, but I don't know what to do about it. Take another Carpenter? Just take nothing and save the coffers? Because we can't get a points lead anyway? Might be correct, honestly. Ugh. Yeah, I think that early sack of loot and those Basilica points are gonna have made all the difference here. It's probably not trivial for them to get 4 processions, but it's probably not difficult either. We could totally just stall out here as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that there's anything I could really do about that one. It was rough. All right. So we've got Steward trashing, Swamp Shacks, draw, which is potentially pretty weak, like by itself, but we can buff it with like, throwing some of these cantrips into our deck. Lots of actions. There's Academy, there's Swamp Shacks, Ox, stuff like that. Definitely gonna open with a Steward. Payload is Sack of Loot again. Is this the third game we've had with Sack of Loot? Yeah, I mean, doesn't look super complicated. I think the big, like, a big decision will be whether we bother with Academy or not. We could get Necromancer. Could just get Silver. Steward Silver is kind of blah as an opening in general. Necromancer is mostly not doing anything. I guess we should also be thinking about getting some favors with Contract, but that'll wait. I mean, we would like to hit higher price points. We could open double Steward as well. Just try to get thinner faster. Because there is a lot of plus actions, and eventually the Stewards will be able to do useful things after the trashing phase, which is not always the case. Also get a Necromancer and then get a second Steward, and then if we have collision issues, we trash with the Necromancer, and then it can do Steward stuff and also do non-Steward stuff. But what is our plan to hit 5 and 6? Steward for coins at some point. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I will take the second Steward now. Okay. Really hope we don't bottom deck our Steward. That would be pretty uncalled for. I suppose we're going to discard Copper here because we either see the Steward and we can trash 2 estates, or we don't and we can buy a Vagrant. I don't really want to spend the favor on this. Okay, thank God. Not the greatest of draws to this point. But we have trashed all of our estates, so that's good. We are about to hit 5 here. Oh, well, not if we discard the pickpockets. I mean, what we could do is just discard Copper, Zombie Mason Copper, and buy either Silver or Harbinger, and then we can still hit 5 or 6 off of Steward for coins with the actions, I guess. I mean, probably 1 silver is reasonable. Okay, so if we Prentice the Steward, we're guaranteed to find either the other Steward or the silver, if not both. So that's an option. If we just discard, we're guaranteed to at least hit 5. If we do the apprentice thing, we're guaranteed to hit 6. Hmm. Hmm. How to do this? I think I'm gonna do the apprentice thing. Okay. We can draw and hit 6, and then we don't have a stop card on top of our deck. Wait, what even is that card, though? That shouldn't be... We've trashed 3 times with Steward. 3 estates, 3 coppers. Right? There's 11 cards in the trash? Oh, we masoned a copper. So we've only trashed twice? Hmm. Eh. Well... So we could trash one more time, get a 3, and then know that next turn we have 5 coins with which to buy contract. This is tough. Too tough. I think I'm just going to take the sack of loot. And I think this turn we'll plan to trash again. We could just necromance, like discard one of these actions. Plan to like buy a vagrant, but I think we could also spend the favor. Hmm. Uh, I don't know. The favors, or like getting a vagrant is not very important. Discarding this in case I find the sack of loot. Okay, fine, whatever. 2, 3. So okay, we can get a contract this turn. Discard. We could also get Academy instead. Is that better? That might be better. Well, if they have sword, we maybe don't care about pickpockets. Pickpockets is discard down to 4, so let's just get Academy. mean, we could trash and wait a turn on that, but I think getting the Academy is going to be really helpful. Pillage? Whoa! I'm very confused by that. All right, so now I think we do... Maybe we do take a contract here. We do Necromancer as Steward to trash these 2 coppers. We have 5. We buy a contract. Okay, never mind. Just do Spy, I guess. Alright, this should be Steward Swamp Shacks. That seems clear. Really could have used, like, finding either of our good cards with that Spy. Oh well. I guess this is just cards again. And actually, we should use the Necromancer to trash. And just take 2 more Stewards. It's a little heavy on the Stewards, admittedly, but there is Ox, and getting them, I think it's a little better to get them before we get the Swamp Shacks. Alright, well. It's all Steward. Pick one, discard it. We could play one of these Stewards as Ox. Is that worth it? I kind of think it's not. Like, we draw 4 cards, and all we need to do is find that Swamp Shacks. And if we don't... I guess we could do it now. Pillage. Oh, we have a shield. Incredible. Alright. I definitely need another Swamp Shacks. I'm wondering about getting another sack of loot, honestly. Sack of loot Vagrant. We could also just go, like, wait a little bit on that and go, like, Steward, Vagrant. That might be better. Yeah, we don't need contract. It's kind of nice in a way. It's like, yeah, who cares about pickpockets? So we're probably just doing... We've got 5 villagers. That's a good number. We're going to stop accumulating as many villagers in not too terribly long. So I think we do want to be like a little judicious about it. But I think we do still lead with Steward for cards, as opposed to Oxing. We got 2 Swamp Shacks. We've got enough Stewards that we're going to end up spending villagers anyway. But if we can, like, determine whether we want a Necromancer as Spy or just as... whatever, be helpful. It also has occurred to me that we know we have an insignia down here. If we want to start provincing, we could just mason that. Well, this Vagrant is going to do that. So... The more draw we can set up with the Swamp Shacks, the more Stewards we can play for coins, but also we need to put stuff into play to be able to do that, so it's a little bit of a tricky thing. Maybe we should have played the Vagrant for actions. That's probably the case. Do that. That. So yeah, we could do that thing I was talking about. I think it makes sense. Okay, so... Have they somehow gained a lot more loot than I have, even though I got the thing first? Not a lot more. A little more. That's annoying. They play Puzzle Box for a sword, and they gained a figurehead. Still wondering about that second sack of loot. I mean, we're already at 16 coins. But, like, we could have drawn more here, right? We have a province. Double Swamp Shack, Sack of Loot, Vagrant could be the play. Are we... Is there any risk of a pile out there? I don't think so. They don't have that many more buys than we do. We definitely want more Swamp Shacks. I think a Vagrant, it would still need, like, a lot of gains to pile. Oh, that's a big old dud. Sadly, we did not find a loot that we can mason again. But, alright, this time... Do we ox one of these stewards? I'm gonna say yes. An ox a vagrant. Alright, well, we're gonna spend the villager, so it goes. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want to play the necromancer first. Okay, fine. Spy or steward? Steward. Well, that was unnecessary. Damn it. We got our own sword and a spell scroll. We want to trash this copper. I mean, I kind of do. Yeah. Province. Swamp shacks. What's better, Harbinger or Vagrant? Probably Vagrant, but Harbinger doesn't push piles as much. Is it in our interest to push piles? Probably. Unless we think they can estate pile out, which I don't. I didn't even find their... Yeah, okay. We'll take the Vagrant. This turn we could try to turn the silver into a swamp shack, so that could help with the pile out. Neither of us have ever spent... Oh, no, wait, they've accumulated more favors. I've never spent my favor. Just like, I wasn't going to spend it until it was important, and then I was getting sorted. And I think I just didn't even think about doing it. Or did they have the sword last turn? No, I just didn't think about doing it because I'm an idiot. Oh well. But yeah, this turn, I think Mason the silver to try to pile out could totally be a thing. Although we do need some points. Oh, there's also a jewels on the bottom of our deck that we could turn into a province. So maybe we can just triple province. That would be nice. Alright, if we're going for it, no sense in oxing first. We could ox the Vagrant, though. That's probably a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, we'll play as Swamp Shacks. Oh, Spell Scroll. I forgot I'd gotten that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, we can Spell Scroll into Necromancer for one thing. So I think this Necromancer is being played as Swamp Shacks. Wait, Swamp Shacks? We can't do that. There's not Swamp Shacks in the trash. Just kidding. Steward is the card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Right. So how much money do we have without that jewels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Shit! Wait, did I count that right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. What we can do is gain 2 loots. So if with the and then play Spell Scroll as like Swamp Shacks. Well, we can also go for that pile out. It should be noted. We don't have the ability to mason the silver anymore, but what would we need for a pile out? We'd Spell Scroll to gain the Swamp Shacks in the buy phase and draw our loots. And then we would need Swamp Shacks, 4 Vagrants, a Province, and an Estate. So that's 10, 14, 22. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. So even if we pulled a chalice, if we pulled 2 chalices, it wouldn't work. But if we pull 1 chalice, it works. So I think that's what we're going for. A Spell Scroll. Okay. Well, that can be turned into a gold, I guess. Or a Swamp Shacks, actually, is better. I hit normally, thank you. Probably shouldn't play that, but whatever. Sure, play it. We can actually afford a duchy. Huzzah. Okay, well, I definitely made some mistakes on this one. I was not on my A game. Yeah, the one I would really like back is the farmland one. I don't know if what I needed to do to play around what catstealer did exactly, but there was undoubtedly a way. And I mean, like I said, well spotted to them for getting that win, but I should have been thinking about that. Maybe even there was an opportunity for me to do something similar. I've certainly had more money, so like, and I had cargo ships, like a cargo ship and a siren, so maybe there was an opportunity to do like gain multiple forums sort of thing. How much money did they have that turn? Oh, well, it was gain farmland to, or buy farmland to gain forum, and then buy another farmland to empty the farmlands. So like the turn before, I don't think I could have bought 3 farmlands at any point. I think I had maxed out at 17 coins. But maybe if I buy 2 farmlands that turn, like 1 gaining a forum and 1 gaining something else, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the something else would specifically need to be a province. I don't know if I had the money for that, though. Like, while trashing both Siren and Cargo Ship? Yeah. Might be that I should have just not lowered the farmlands, but I totally wasn't thinking about the forum thing. But anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I do not know when my next match will be, but probably not too long. Until then.